This is a conversation. You want a real fucking conversation?
Yeah.
You want a real fucking conversation?
Girls aren't they're not allowed to listen.
Girls are not allowed to listen, but if you are listening, just don't say you're a girl. Look, this is real talk. Being a hooker is what? Illegal in most places, correct? Carrying somebody else's child as a surrogate is
legal.
So, you're allowed to bear the responsibility of fucking, but you're not allowed to enjoy the thing that puts it there? That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's a good point.
That is the best argument, in my opinion, for hooking. You could pay a bitch, woman, 40 grand or whatever it is to carry the baby. You just can't put the cum in there yourself? That's crazy.
Probably a lot cheaper if you do it yourself too.
Honestly, I don't know if that's baked into the cost. I don't know how that shit works, but maybe in vitro or whatever that shit is called, in utero.
Yeah.
What is it called?
In utero.
In utero is probably expensive. All I'm trying to say is that's nuts. That showcases how stupid sex being illegal is.
It's idiotic.
I never put it that way. Or you have to be consistent all the way through. You cannot let other women carry your kids. That's the result of sex. You might not be putting the dick in, but you're taking the sperm out of the dick and you're throwing it up in there, which is the whole point of fucking sex anyway.
Yeah.
You gotta legalize sex or make surrogates illegal.
I'm trying to wrap my mind
That's
around.
hooking.
It's something like...
That's hooking.
Hooking isn't about the hooker. It's about the people who are potentially cheating or whatever with the hooker.
My understanding is hooking is illegal because of like the black market surrounding it, right? And the sex trafficking associated with it.
But if it's legal, can't you nip a lot of that shit in the bud?
You can. That's what they do in a lot of these places. But I don't know if I 100% believe that. Because you go to Germany, not like I've been to the red whatever in Germany, red light district, or whatever like that. But like you see a bunch of these like Russian bitches out there and stuff like that. And you know, you're not certain that they got a pimp. But like how'd they get here? You think they filed visa papers with the fucking government? Like
it would shrink the black market, I think, if it's more regulated.
Yo, it shrinks the black market, but you know what also it does? It shrinks the price. These pimps hold up the value of pussy. It's like diamonds. If once everybody knows diamonds is just out there and easy to get, worth nothing.
Is it cheaper in Amsterdam to fuck hookers than it is in most places?
It's like $20 to get your dick sucked, like or like $50. It's like nothing. It's like why, if you just want your dick sucked, you would go out to a bar and like try to meet a girl and then hook up with her when you could just go get your dick sucked by the exact proportion girl that you would want to get it sucked by is beyond me. It's like mind boggling. Like if in Amsterdam, if you hook up with a girl, it should be because you genuinely are enjoying hanging out with her. Right. It's like a fun night and you like are vibing together heavy. Not like one of those things where it's like 4 a.m. like, all right, which lizard is left in this fucking
Yo, so if you make hooking legal, a lot of these women won't go on these shitty ass dates with dudes who fuck them and don't call them back. You'll have a better experience with men as a woman who's not a hooker.
Oh my God.
If it's legal, because so many guys right now just want to fuck you and leave and that's it. Bust a nut and be out. And you have a problem with that. If it's hooking is legal, I bust a nut in this girl. I don't have to waste your time.
Son, that is a fucking brilliant way of looking at it. All these girls that are upset that they got one night standed. That one night standing gets compartmentalized into the hookers.
Into a business.
Into a business. These hookers.
Yup.
Now, hopefully they don't have these pimps, so they're making the money themselves. They do whatever the fuck they want with the money. Who gives a fuck? But at least these ladies that are actually looking for a relationship aren't getting one night stand at the same level.
That's my dream, yo.
Al, would you be able to remove your prejudice against sex workers in order to have sex with them instead of having one night stand? I know you have a prejudice against sex workers. You still cannot do it. Who's the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your entire life? Outside of your mother.
So you wouldn't fuck your mom.
outside of that.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to. It's not that serious. Like sex ain't that serious.
Al.
It's just not.
Al, I want you to stop. I've been on the road with you and you've gone multiple nights without sleeping so that you could have sex. That is 100% facts. It is 100% facts. Yes, it is. Multiple nights sleeping. I've watched you on stage. Andrew. I've watched him on stage be asleep while he's holding the camera. I've watched him as I'm on stage. I've looked at him and he's asleep like this while he's supposed to be filming the show.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because I don't take the midday naps like you.
I don't take midday
You
naps.
do.
No, I don't.
You're like a preschool child. You need a midday nap.
I do sometimes.
Yeah.
But that has to do with me being tired from the flight on Friday. Not chasing pussy all night long like you. You used to chase. Be honest, you used to fucking chase.
Back in the day,
You used to chase. You liked a fucking chase, Al.
think of how much more productive you would be if you were single and you just paid bitches.
Oh, yeah. I can.
It is an investment. It is an investment into your productivity. It will bleed into every other aspect of your life.
Now, Mark, you're very serious
That's like
when
she
it
would
comes
bleed
to
after that abortion.
sex with these. You're very serious when it comes to active sex. Okay, you take it very seriously. Would you engage in prostitution ever?
If you were single.
If you were single, hypothetically.
I don't know.
Hypothetically, you didn't invite me to your wedding and then God made you single because that's what would happen. Hypothetically.
Right.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Go.
So he smites my marriage, and then what?
Yeah. Then you'd be single.
And then do I get a prostitute?
Would you be with a hooker?
Well, it's twofold. I don't want to. I don't think I would ethically want to, but I do think I could get broken down into doing something I didn't want to do.
Why would you not want to?
I think it's like, I don't know.
If prostitution is legal, I have no problem with it.
No, it feels
Because
weird
she's
to me.
empowered to do it.
Yeah,
This
I don't-
bitch is incorporated. You know what I mean? Like, she got a LLC, My Pussy LLC or whatever.
She's
Yeah.
writing off the wet wipes. She's using
Bruh.
to wipe my nut off her stomach.
Son, it's a business.
Yeah. I don't know
The
if I want
stigma
to
is
support that
removed because
business.
right now it's a much higher chance as a sex worker. She got a pimp that's probably taking all her money off the top. If she is an empowered woman who is making money on sex legally, I think my guilt would be pretty much gone.
Because your guilt is wrapped into the treatment that she's
Yo,
getting.
Yeah, she's probably not empowered. She probably grew up in some broken ass shit, and she might
Well,
still.
she's
if
still gonna be
empowered
growing
by
up
it.
in broken
She
shit,
might
yeah.
still, but it's less.
Not
Now
going
it's
to
like
Yale to the fucking brothel.
now it's like
yeah.
having sex with a porn star as opposed to having sex with a hooker.
Yeah, but they're just as broken.
That's what I'm saying. But you don't. Would you fuck a porn star for free? For free, no money.
I've had sex with girls for money. One girl for money. I paid money to
She
have
paid
sex with
you?
her. Yeah. No, I have not been paid. It's not as good.
You know the whole time she's just doing it as a job. I just don't.
Yeah. I think I told you guys this.
I feel like I bet if you break it down, there's a lot of times you have sex with a girl and it's just like, all right, I just got to do this.
I'd probably go
This
for
guy-
a rub and tug.
Yeah.
I don't see the distinction.
That is more so. It's like
Would you be cool if a guy fingered your girl?
Zero fucking
A
chance.
professional fingered your girl.
Zero fucking.
What about the
chance.
gynecologist?
Hey, bro, that shit better be medical in the motherfucker. If there's any insertion where there doesn't need to be insertion, that's a problem.
So there's the distinction.
Yep.
If a girl's getting a rub a tug, she's just getting finger blasted, it's going to be an issue. But if your gynecologist is deep up in there getting a swab, it's totally okay.
they never come home from their that procedure and go like, "Oh, I had a good time with the gyno."
Yeah.
But they usually say, "Oh, the shit is cold."
So you don't want your girl to have joy.
Correct. Correct. I also don't want her to be happy without me. Same thing. Same to same.
I wonder if I'd be okay if she just got blasted. But it was like completely part of the thing, you know?
Of a
Massage.
medical procedure. Oh.
Like if a girl gave my girl a massage and then also added a blast at the end, yeah,
Oh, now we're getting different.
you would be cool with that.
Yeah,
Would
it's
you be cool with
different.
that?
It's different then.
I would definitely allow a girl to go blast for blast on my
Blast?
girl, dude.
Shit, can I watch?
Yeah, I'm not cool with it. It's different, but I'm still not cool with
You'd be what? Intimidated or something?
it. Nah, I'd be like, yo, I'd feel disrespected. What are you doing?
Why?
No, she asked your permission. She's like, "Can I get this girl to finish me off so I can feel an orgasm
Yeah.
once?"
Nah. Nah, you ain't never feeling that shit. Never in your life you're gonna know what good sex is like, ever.
I also remember hearing this shit in college though when it comes to like prostitution, and I just looked it up again to see what the deal is. But apparently, in places where prostitution is legalized, sex trafficking actually increases.
where prostitution is legal.
Yeah.
Sex. Yeah, because more people are going there for the sex trafficking.
Yeah, and it's like becomes more of a commodity, and then like there's
Catholic
more.
ass website you read that on, dog.
No, I believe it, dude.
This
When you're
was
in
a Stanford
Amsterdam, you
study.
feel that shit.
Yeah.
Like it feels seedy.
Oh, the red light district felt mad.
Feels seedy.
yeah.
I don't
Remember when
think-
we had the video camera out and dude ran out of nowhere
Yeah.
and called it, "What are you videotaping over here?"
Yeah.
He had some
Yeah.
weird ass accent. He was like South African or some shit.
I don't think that that's the reason. I think probably prostitution is legal for like moral, like a puritanicalism, like Americans being like, oh, we're a Christian country, we don't do prostitution. But apparently, according to the study, it's like if it's
Question.
legal, more
Prostitution is
pro-man.
only legal in certain places, so it's actually kind of like a tourist thing. So do you think maybe the demand in those places goes way up beyond supply because it is a destination for prostitution?
Yo.
Whereas if it's legalized globally, now there's not as much demand. We don't got to traffic in bitches. It's legal everywhere.
So, Amsterdam, there's a big drug trade there outside of what is legal. Because you're already smoking weed and shit. You're like, fucking, I might as well do some Molly. I might as well do some Coke. I might as well do... Because you're going there to party. And it's rare that motherfuckers are going there just to smoke weed and nothing else.
Yeah.
So, by making this drug legal, you've actually increased criminality.
Right.
Because all these other characters are coming in to supply the people who want stuff along with the weed.
Right.
And I think that's what you're saying with the
If it's
hookers.
globally legal,
If it's legal everywhere,
I don't need to go to Amsterdam and do all these drugs. I'll do them wherever I want to.
I'm just trying to say that's surrogate shit.
Yeah. But I feel some type of way, like even if it's like a relationship, if some girl's like, oh yeah, you wanted to fuck? Like it fucks with my head where I'm like, what? Like, why do you think that that's
Yeah,
gonna
you've
make-
got a hang up with this.
Yeah,
I
don't know what that is.
I do not understand.
You're on a
this
hill
hang up.
by yourself with that one.
No, I know. Like you need too much of like an emotional connection.
Kind of, but I think prostitution is just even a farther extension of that. So that's
Yeah.
why I'd never even entertain
But
it.
yeah, but the thing is, you've never gotten head from a girl who's had a horrible childhood.
Ooh, the best.
Yeah, I know, and I do think it would be great. I'm,
Game changer,
I'm not
my
denying
friend.
that, but
It's
I
a
also
game
recognize
changer.
like, oh man, I'm benefiting off of like.
Have you ever had the soul sucked out of your body?
I don't
dude.
think so. I don't.
Yeah,
I like
dude.
to keep
It's
my
like getting
soul
your dick
where
sucked
it
by an
is.
iPhone. You know what I mean? You're benefiting on some trauma either way.
Yeah,
This iPhone will blow you, buddy.
yeah, that's true.
Dude, it's a real thing, bro. See some cuts on her arms, you're like, oh, this is about to be serious. Woo! Yes, the answer to your pain is right in there, man. They're gonna cut this whole clip and be like, look what fucking assholes they are.
I was about to add to it, and in my head, I'm like, ooh, this
This
is
is the wrong thing. You know they're gonna do that shit, but whatever. It is what it is.
Whatever.
It is what it is. Ladies, if you want to learn how to give head, who you go to? Your friend who's got a great relationship with her father? Or the one that never met hers? Be honest, ladies. Nah, you want to learn how to suck dick. Which one of your friends you asking? Which one? The one that got natural nails with no color? Or the ones that got the thick acrylic ones that look like Cheetos? No, Fritos. You know Fritos? They got a lot of turn and they come out and they almost like arch in.
Yeah.
You going to her.
Oh, yeah.
French manicure. They got about a centimeter of like the old nail showing because she hasn't done them recently.
I'm trusting you. I don't know, but I'm trusting you.
That's the
Al?
one.
Yes.
That's the one.